In Marvel's Midnight Suns introduces players to the mysterious Caretaker who helps lead the team against Lilith's forces, but his story is deeply shrouded in mystery. For some Marvel fans, this may be their first time meeting this character, as he hasn't featured prominently in many Marvel projects outside of the Ghost Rider comics. That's all about to change, however, as players play Marvel's Midnight Suns and learn everything there is to know about this mysterious magical creature. Serving as one of the main protagonists of Marvel's Midnight Suns, the Caretaker is the only living inhabitant of the Abbey that players cannot bring into battle. She's the leader and is responsible for bringing all these heroes together, but she's still a big mystery. Not only is she not a very well-known Marvel character, but she's also not very keen on sharing details of her life with anyone, even though her story is actually quite interesting. Who is the janitor in Marvel Comics? The Caretaker has appeared multiple times in Marvel Comics, but like any comic book character, there are many different interpretations. The version in Marvel's Midnight Suns isn't actually the first Keeper in the comics, but the granddaughter of the original Keeper. The game uses Sarah as a version of the Keeper, and she first appeared in Ghost Rider Vol. 6 number 26. Sarah was raised by the Sisters of the Holy Sepulchre, but when she was older she would venture out to discover her family history. She would eventually meet her grandpa Caretaker, and he would pass her part to her when she died of wounds inflicted by the vampire Blackout. Her role as Caretaker would make her the librarian and custodian of all things spirits of vengeance, and she would change her life forever. In the comics, Sarah has the power to create portals to other realms and serves as a living portal to heaven itself. She also has immense knowledge of the Ghost Rider and is a master of martial arts and swordplay. She can send people through her portals and she can be used to send people to heaven. Although she doesn't appear often, she's still an important part of the Ghost Rider mythos, and she seems to carry that over to Marvel's Midnight Suns, among other things. The role of the Guardian in Marvel's Midnight Suns. The Guardian plays a prominent role in Marvel's Midnight Suns, and much of her story remains shrouded in mystery. She rules the Abbey and is responsible for bringing together the central Midnight Suns, though she does not trust many of them. Known for her cold personality and inability to trust, she seems to constantly push other heroes away. Many of them think that she has way too many secrets and often fights with everyone around her. In Marvel's Midnight Suns, she is the sister of the main antagonist Lilith, and the aunt of the player character Hunter. She is portrayed as an elderly woman who has been fighting this battle for a long time, and will stop at nothing to win the day. She's even willing to kill those who were once considered allies like Bruce Banner and Wanda Maximoff. There's an interesting backstory beneath the surface, pointing to a previous romantic relationship with Agatha Harkness, a connection to Johnny Blaze, and immense trauma that shaped her into the person she is. The exact powers the Guardian has in Marvel's Midnight Suns are unknown, as players cannot use her in battle with them. She will use various magical abilities throughout the story, but she doesn't really explain what her abilities are. It's likely that she shares a power set with her comic book counterpart, but that's pure speculation. Although Janitor may not be the most well-known Marvel character, she is an interesting addition to Marvel's Midnight Suns and acts as a nice counterpart to the other heroes. Players will get to know her much better as she battles the forces of Lilith, and some might even really like her. If she's popular enough, this might just be the start of her journey through other Marvel projects, and she might be here to stay. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.